As promised, here's the play guide for Super Empire Strikes Back, and it goes something like this. Here's a simple one. When the big guns pop out of the floor to fire at you, block the shots with your lightsaber, and the gunshots will be deflected back, blowing the guns up. Pretty cool, huh? All right, here's a more in-depth one. Once you've passed all the icy stages on the planet Hoth, and you're on the Yoda levels, this is where you have to fight the big green monster thingy, you enter a part where the screen scrolls itself. When the screen is doing its autopilot scrolling stuff, that is when Luke is on the bridge thingy, jump onto the rocks above you, but you must be fast and go as high as possible. When you get to the top, you'll see all the Force orbs you need to make Luke a very happy little Jedi. When fighting the green monster, use the Force to heal your wounds. To destroy the beast from hell, you must use the Three Stooges approach and poke its eyes out. The best way to achieve this is by doing somersaults with your lightsaber out and kicking over the right-hand side of the monster and doing the same over on the left-hand side. Then the last couple of eyes you just kill by jumping over the center. When all the eyes are gone, so too is this big green monster. Finally, the last stage when you fight Darth himself, when you fight your Dark Daddy, again use the heal orb of Force to build your health. When Darth attacks you by throwing all the boxes and crates at you, hit as many of them as you can, because the more you hit, the more Force power-ups you get.
We've had loss of signal now.
At first glance, Mario Kart looks like a game made for the preschool crew. I mean, what self-respecting driving ace would possibly find a challenge pitting their well-oiled skills against a tubby Italian plumber and his very weird associates? But then again, I could always be wrong.
Mario Kart isn't a serious racing sim like Nigel Mansell's or Virtual Racing. You've got weapons to pick up, shortcuts on some tracks, and brilliant two-player modes to choose from.
Don't let the kitty-cute graphics and Mario World characters fool you. This is the most competitive, adrenaline-pumping racer I've ever played, and one of the best two-player games ever made.
The characters are cute-looking, but really cool. The go-karts are ultra-responsive and very fast, and the tracks can be very perilous. The music sets up the fun racing vibe perfectly, and the revs and skids make you feel as if you're really there.
Cool Mode 7 programming gives you heaps of super smooth tracks to race on. There's loads of power-ups, and the battle mode is hilarious. Once you get the hang of the touchy controls, you'll be power sliding your way to victory for years to come. Mario scores a big 92.
It's easily one of the best two-player games in my books, and one you'll never get sick of. A must-have. Overall, 93.
On the first edition of The Zone, we blew minds with that beast of a machine, the Panasonic 3DO. Well, we're about to do it all again. The game is called Shockwave Invasion Earth 2019. Now tell me this doesn't give you a head case.
Houston, Omaha, this is Space Shuttle Endeavour. We're picking up thousands of radar points.
My God. There are thousands of them.
Well, Kart, I think it's a mistake with the old man that's sending you in. Stay cool. Play it safe and straight, people. Boomer out.
Was I right or was I right? Okay, so it's going to be a while before any of us can afford to play the 3DO anyway. But if Shockwave is any indication, it's sure going to be worth the wait.
Whether you love this dude or hate him, he's back, and this is his best gig yet. It's got everything that made the first game famous, plus more, such as new power-ups and bigger and better levels. The scrolling, noise, visuals, etc. are all top quality as you'd expect, and the gameplay's top-notch.
The fastest ball of blue is back in his latest and greatest adventure yet, Sonic 3. That's right, guys, it's time to grab the joypad by the buttons and take on Robotnik once more. But this time, though, you've got a new friend to help. A punk echidna by the name of Knuckles. And guys, he's pink.
Even those amongst us who think Sonic's nothing more than a hedgehog with an ego problem should check this sucker out. Overall, an excellent platformer with as much attitude as you can get from a blue hedgehog and his sidekick Fox, fighting against Doctor of Robotniks and a pink cyberpunk echidna. it gets 85.
They're a totally new bonus zones with excellent 3D scrolling animation. Can you turn the blue balls red? Do so and you get the emerald. With brand new enemies and a load of new level features, this blue boy still hasn't shown us all the tricks up his sleeve. So check him out. I give it a 94.
Don't you move a muscle, because coming up we review Return to Zork and you get your last chance to be the happiest game freak in the land.
You are now entering Zork. We've had loss of signal now.
Stand by for the final password in 3, 2, 1.
That's a matter of opinion.
I don't know. What do you think? I like it. I told you.
Time to kick in a PC mode. The game, Return to Zork, and at the controls, me.
The Return to Zork.
For all you guys in touch with the older Zork adventures, it's going to look and sound a lot different to the last time, especially considering there wasn't anything to look at or listen to, except for that exciting bold text on a black background. Not so anymore. In fact, Zork is one of the most hip-looking places you'll ever see on your VGA screen, with full-motion video, including cameo appearances by some familiar faces from the tube, like Kevin Arnold's bigger brother from the Wonder Years, for example. Some of the backdrops are spectacular, and of course, there's a whole lot of speech. So no more guesswork typing your life away. Just point and click on what you want to say or do, and you got it, which is way cooler than the older method. The main thing is, with all of the improvements, they managed to keep the old classic adventures intact, making it worth returning to trundle around Zork another time. It's a bit more special on the CD, but if you don't have a ROM player, then the disc version is enough to keep you vibed. It's got a big 82 for this big game.
I like it. I told you.
We promised you those special attack moves on Clay Fighter, so here they are. First up, for Blue Suede Goo, if you want that wild hair blade, you've got to press down, down, back and punch. For Bad Mr. Frosty's giant snowball, first you got to charge back, then forward, and then punch. And for Ichabod Clay's ecto ball, go down, then down forward, and punch. Now, Helga had the scream that launched 1,000 headaches, so if you want her Viking ram, you've got to go down, down forward, then forward and punch. And as they say, practice makes perfect. Next week, more of the same huge gaming we gave you this week, then some more stuff like our lame games section, and we take a look behind the scenes at the mags. So zone in next week. Of course you'll be there. See you later. Bye.